fragile.
Must be French.
Or Italian.
What's inside?
Ooh.
Score!
Yes. MREs.
MREs.
Alright, here we go.
Okay. Ah, even a totem.
Ooh.
Sugar cookies.
There you go.
Yes.
Let's get this. Alright everyone, welcome back. It is hashtag Tactical Thursday. Jam. We are coming at you today for a different food element. As you can tell, food is a very big portion of our lives, which I think is a very big portion of anyone's life, because if you don't eat food, you die. Okay, so today, in case you're in the zombie apocalypse and you want to stock up on some food now, that might be a good idea.
Truth.
We have MREs, they're also known as Meals Ready to Eat. That's what MRE stands for. And MREs are what the military uses. That's what they use to feed their troops, especially the ones that are in combat. It's something that's it's food that takes a very long time to perish, and it's a way of getting a hot meal. And the thing is MREs can come in different shapes and sizes. There are single-person MREs, there's two-person MREs, and pretty much what it is it's a full-course meal. So you have the main dish, you have a bunch of side dishes, sometimes you have dessert. They'll even come with packets of hot sauce or salt and pepper, things of that nature. So what we're going to do here for you today is test out one of these bad boys and explain how they work.
Yeah. What do we got today?
Today we have menu number 8, meatballs in marinara sauce. And as you can see here, this is kind of cool. It has the Department of Defense seal on it. I think that's pretty neat.
That is pretty neat.
So we're going to break this bad daddy open and
show you what's inside.
Show you what's inside, exactly. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, so we have just opened up our MRE here, meal number 8, meatballs with marinara. And this is all the stuff that you get in one MRE. So getting a case of like 24 of these, which is I think how they get sold by if you buy them, retail, big boxes. If you get one of these, here's the thing, you can take this, and if you really had to ration it based on, we jokingly say a zombie apocalypse, but if something happened, earthquake, you know, some natural disaster or whatever it may be.
Nuclear fallout.
Nuclear fallout, that's probably very... Anyway, you have a lot of food, and you really do have a lot of food. So if you carry 1 or 2 of these, that's like 2 days worth of rations, just if you did 1 per day. Of course, you'd have your water and things of that nature. So let's talk about what we have in it.
Main course.
Of course, we have the main course here, meatballs and marinara sauce, as you can see there. Comes in this packet, and then they have a heating element. And the heating element, I think, is a chemical reaction, and...
Put some water in the bag.
Yeah.
Put the meatballs and marinara.
In the bag, and then that's how you heat it, and then you have hot food, which is really good, especially if you've been working all day, walking around, doing whatever, scavenging, killing zombies. So you're good. Of course, it does come with your utensil here, which is a big old long spoon.
So you can reach the bag.
Yep.
At the bottom of the bag, clean hands.
Notice it's sterile.
To clean your hands ahead of time.
You have a moist towelette.
Very important.
Very important for people like me who are germaphobes.
What else?
Let's see here. We of course do have a napkin, because you will never be uncivilized in the apocalypse, no matter what.
Tuck it into your neck even, you know.
Of course.
That's what we like to do.
For post-eating, you do have a couple pieces of gum.
In case there's a lady rolling with you in the apocalypse.
It's true. If you're a husband or if you're a boyfriend, you know, this will probably be a good call-out for you.
Yep.
You've also got the beverage base, which is a raspberry beverage base.
It's like a emergency kind of a powder that you put in your water.
It's sugar-free, though. So to keep this preserved, I have no idea what chemical could possibly be in here.
It's probably good for you.
It's probably good for you. Of course, you have the seasoning blend salt-free and seasoning blend, which is salt.
Iodized salt.
Iodized salt. Let's see here. We have...
this would be an appetizer,
yes.
I suppose you could say.
Dry roasted peanuts.
Dry roasted peanuts.
Good idea there. Have a little snack. Baked snack cracker. Cheddar cheese flavor.
Who doesn't love tortillas?
Yes.
With your meatball and marinara.
Simple and lardy and fatty goodness. Let's see here. What
Dessert.
We have here. Dessert, which is a spiced pound cake, which is probably really nice. It actually feels pretty soft in here.
And there's also a dairy shake. This particular one is strawberry. Mm-hmm. Desserty also could be a meal. This one's got 12 grams of protein, so it's got a...
And again, the whole point of these is, the cool thing about them is you can take any one of these things and have them in combination or singularly. Again, if you're out walking around or if you're out doing stuff or you're doing work and you need, you know, to be careful or take your time or ration your food, this is a great way of doing that.
Cheez-Its.
It's Cheez-Its! You can have Cheez-Its in the apocalypse.
Who knows how old this is?
Tastes fresh to me.
It's delicious. This is good.
It's actually really
It's
good.
kind of like tactical bacon. I was kind of scared.
Right.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Okay.
Pretty good. Eat that whole
Enough
bag.
of the cheeses.
Enough of the cheeses. We're gonna go make this thing, make it hot, and we're gonna save everything else for another time. But we're gonna make ourselves our meatballs and marinara sauce, eating some Cheez-Its, and we'll get the reaction on tape.
We'll give you a review.
Or we'll horribly mess up, so one or the other. Wish us luck!
Okay.
Okay, so we opened up our contents. Yes, I am wearing my cool tactical schmog because I opened up my bug out bag to get this awesome canteen of water, and I keep my awesome tactical schmog in there. And real quick, a schmog is what the Special Forces use. It's pretty much a piece of cloth that you're able to do a bunch of different stuff with. It can be a head wrap, it can be a dust mask, it can be a little scarf like this. I'm wearing this scarf right now because I want you all to see my face. Anyway, so we were looking over this, and a couple very important things we found out, and through Googling and through our friend Mark Gates, who provided these MREs for us. Why don't you tell them about the poop thing?
So, we talked about the moist towelette for cleaning your hands. And those in the know have told us that the chemical reaction with the water, the chemical that's in there, can actually cause diarrhea if you ingest it. So what they use the towelette for is once you remove the MRE from the bag after you've heated it, take your moist towelette out, give it a good wipe down so you don't get any on your hands, any on your spoon. Nothing gets in there with your meatballs and marinara here. Keep your stomach happy.
Yeah. Probably be a good idea. So if that's something good, I didn't even know that. I found that out today, and it is. It's really important, and that's why, you know, these are the things that you do now. This is why you practice things now while everything is good, because you don't want it to be like an earthquake or a power outage, and you don't have water, and then you have diarrhea. That would not be good at all.
Not at all.
All right.
So we're going to heat this thing up, at least start the process. It takes about 15 minutes, so we won't have you sit here idle, but we'll show you how to get the MRE started, and then we'll come back to you once we're done. So there's a little fill line there. You want to get right in between those two lines. Standard water right out of your canteen. Looks like we're right there.
Perfect.
Gonna put the MRE in front of the heating element. The heating element will be in the back. Alright. I'm gonna roll the top down. And you want to let the water get to the bag for just a minute. You can feel the bottom, it's going to start to get warm. So give it a second.
Also, while that's heating up, let me just explain. This is used, which you'll see here in a second, this is used in the heating of the MRE, the main course meal, I should say. This is the box that this came in. You're going to want to keep this because we're going to stick this in here and tilt it on its side so it's not laying like this.
Well, insulator.
And it's an insulator, so that way all your heat doesn't escape while you're cooking your food, and that way you get to have a hot meal.
That's gotten warm. Put this in here.
Go for it.
It's gonna expand a little bit. That chemical reaction is gonna expand a little bit, so don't worry. It's not gonna blow up on you. It might have some steam coming out of the top.
Maybe a little bubblage.
Maybe a little bubblage. So just leave it at a slight incline there, so it heats it. We're gonna let that sit for about 10 to 15 minutes.
And we'll come back and we'll
be
try
back
it for you.